Howdy guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing my dream Los Angeles Lakers off season in NBA 2K26. Lakers are one of the, actual good teams to have a lot of cap space this off season. So I feel like a lot of free agents would probably want to come over to Los Angeles, obviously. But it'll be a tough off season in general to build this team around Luka Doncic. But this is how my dream Laker off season would be. It might be a little bit unrealistic, honestly, but as a Lakers fan, this would 100% be probably what every Lakers fan wants the offseason. But we'll get to the offseason in just a second. But I know one thing: DeAndre Ayton is gone in the offseason, man. It's not it's just a night and day difference when it comes to him and his effort. Like I don't know, it's just really weird. I don't know what's going on with him, man. But obviously, I think the haters were right. I think Blazers fans and Suns fans were right. DeAndre Ayton is just, I don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get from him. He's a really inconsistent player. He said like in the locker room apparently, according to David McMenamin, that he's not Clint Capella. They're trying to make him turn. They're trying to make him into Clint Capella, which literally makes no sense. Honestly, did he really think he was gonna get a lot of touches with playing with Luka, LeBron James, Austin Reeves? Did he really think he was really gonna get a lot of touches with them? He literally said at the beginning of the season that he was gonna be committed to playing defense more than offense, and obviously that's not the case. He's not even a good defender. He's been one of the worst defenders on this team, and at least interior-wise, obviously, what he's supposed to become, a great interior defender. And then Jackson Hayes has been a better fit than him in the starting five, but you already seen what happens if you start Jackson Hayes in the playoffs. It won't work. So that's why it's a really tough situation right now that the Lakers are in. And it sucks that Aiden had to play like this, honestly. But your rotation for the rest of the season will be Luka, Reeves, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, DeAndre Ayton. Marcus Smart is starting in real life, but I guess we'll leave it like this. Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, Luke Kennard, and Jackson Hayes is the 10-man rotation towards the end of the season. But obviously, Luke Kennard was a good trade. Got him for Gabe Vincent. That's a solid upgrade, I guess, that we can take. But without further ado, we're 34-24. We're in like a 3-game losing streak, so not great. But I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Wins the MVP at the end of the season. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Collier, 6-man Wimby Defensive Player. Luz Ellis, Most Improved. Maxi Clutchberg, Coaching and Jimmy Bickerstaff. John Murphy's your executive. We got Luka Doncic making the All-NBA first team, which is nice. No LeBron or anything. I don't think he's even eligible for that. We had nobody else but Luka making it like any type of All-NBA team. But we did finish off with the 6th seed. And funny enough, we got the Denver Nuggets in round 1. So, I don't know if we'll lose again. Honestly, we might have the way we've been playing recently, but 30 from Luka Doncic, 21 from LeBron James, 19 from Austin Reeves. Also, I have a controversial decision of what we're going to do with LeBron James in the offseason. It might not be controversial. It might actually happen, but I have a plan what I want to do for LeBron James offseason. Yes, I will override his retirement. I will do something with him in the offseason. You guys will see really soon. 12 from 8, 11 from Rui Hachimura. LaRavia dislocated his patella. So that is just it's just not good at all, man. 9 from Smart, 8 from Kennard. So yeah, we'll be without Connect also towards MCL. So like I said, Dolan Connect has always been very, very underwhelming. He's what I wish Concanepo would have been for us, but I feel like he had the potential to be something like that, but I guess not, man. So we without at least 2 of our wings. So Jake LaRavia, it sucks not having him. He's actually pretty good. But I guess we'll shrink the bench utilization down like a 25, like one of the worst bench scoring teams anyway. So we're gonna go 9-man rotation, I guess. Now I do want to get Hayes playing because he is honestly a really good fit with this team and Luka Doncic. So we got the Nuggets in round 1. We all know what they're capable of doing. So we'll see if they can beat the Nuggets, as we are going to go ahead and lose in 5. So, yeah, that sucks a lot. But, yeah, on to the offseason now. This is going to be my dream Lakers offseason. So, it might be a little unrealistic, but this is how it's going to be. So, LeBron James doesn't even retire, so I don't have to override his retirement. So, he just stays another season anyway, which could definitely happen. It might seem like he might stay there. It's LeBron James. If we want to get him back, we'll probably have him back. We'll see. But, like I said, I want to do something with him in the offseason that I think could happen. So heading into the draft lottery, we do have a first-round pick. We are going to have pick 20 in the draft, and then also going to get 1 from the Derek Queen trade. The Clippers get to keep the Patriots pick because it ended up being out of the top four, pick six. And then, yeah, so yeah, we have pick 20. So all we need to worry about staff signing Reddick. I do really like JJ Reddick, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep him. But heading into draft night here, do you want to use this pick for a trade, or do you want to go ahead and draft with this pick? Because obviously we have 3 first-round picks to trade. These aren't the first-round picks we have to trade in real life. 2K let you go past 2030, but I definitely think we could make a trade before draft night, but I might just want to save everything. Like I said, center becomes a big need again, which we might have to fill really soon. I don't know who we are starting center because I don't know if we can afford what I want to afford this offseason. So now that I think about it, you might have to trade for a center. That would just fit what Luka Doncic needs, obviously, a rim protecting lob threat type of guy. We have like Vanderbilt's contract and Dalton Connect's contract, so maybe we can use those contracts in a trade. We'll figure it out. Hop into the draft. I was about to trade for somebody, and I accidentally clicked start draft. That's on me. But we could draft somebody, give the future like Cameron Carr. Obviously, 3-and-D wings is what we probably would need at this point. So like Yaxel's a power forward. He has starter ceiling. I know he doesn't develop that much, so I'm honestly leaning towards Braylon Mullins and Cameron Carr. Haven't took Cameron Carr before. I've heard good things about him in real life. 20 points, and these aren't obviously his real college stats, but he's 6'5", good finisher, okay, solid defender. So I think we might honestly bring Cameron Carr. So Cameron Carr, I know Mullins might be good, so Cameron Carr, welcome to Los Angeles. So he might be a keeper, I don't know, but 73 overall. Okay, other players he could have drafted. Like Colapete almost fell out of been my pick. Mullins ended up being a 7. So I maybe guess we did take the worst player of everybody, but I like Cameron Carr hopefully for the future of this team. Reeves will decline spare option. Aiden will decline spare option. And then Kobe Buffkin we're going to accept. And then Bronny James Jr. Somebody we're going to accept as well. So qualifying offers, we have Chris Manning, Nick Smith Jr., which I guess we can extend Nick Smith Jr. But free agency, LeBron James is a free agent. So this is what I'm going to do with LeBron James. So I'm going to sign and trade him to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's what I'm going to do with him. So we're going to sign and trade LeBron James. We have we're not like above the first apron or second apron. We have the money to sign and trade him. So I'm going to sign and trade LBJ to the Cavaliers. Like I said, I'm a LeBron guy. Like I'm a LeBron fan. I don't want him to leave, but it just seems like the inevitable that it might happen. We'll see. If he's willing to take a minimum, I'd love to have him back, but yeah, here's something that we're about to go ahead and do. So give me a second. We're going to have to dump Jared Vanderbilt off. Like I said, I like Vanderbilt too, but for this plan to work, we need to dump off his contract so we can have even more money this offseason. So we're going to send him to Memphis for 2 second-round picks. We're going to do that trade. Yeah, I'm re-signing Austin Reeves to his deal. I'm signing Lou Dort in free agencies. I think he'd be a great fit. It seems honestly like he might be a Laker this offseason. And then I also am re-signing LeBron James, but it won't be to $55 million. It'll be to a minimum contract so we can have that sign and trade going with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we're going to have to edit some things. I still want to sign more people in free agency, so I'll have to do that as well. The trade I'm going to be doing with the Cleveland Cavaliers, I think they'd be interested in something like this as well. So we're sending LeBron James over to the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, because they're freeing up so much money, they're trading a $28 million Jared Allen. That might be on the move anyway if they don't win a championship this year. So Jared Allen to the Lakers, in my opinion, would be a great center option for us. Like I said, a great rim protector. I feel like it'd be a great lob. There's a better rebounder than Aiden. We're trading LeBron so he can retire in Cleveland. I wish we can keep LeBron. Then we're sending Connect over to them as well so he can get a fresh start, I guess, for Jared Allen. I feel like the Cavaliers accept this, and they do. So we gave Jared Allen on this team now. And then I also went ahead and signed Peyton Watson because it feels like he might be a Laker as well. If we can do all this, I don't even know if we'll be able to afford all this, but, let's say Reeves takes a little bit of a pay cut. Lou Dort. I'm going to move Marcus Smart to backup point guard, but, I think if we success, then who will be our starting power forward? That's the big question. Now, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know that. We'll definitely have to address 2 of our forward spots, but we'll try our best to keep doing what we're doing, I guess. We need a backup center as well. So if we could potentially, like Robert Williams, another great fit here in Los Angeles. So if we can get him, I'd absolutely love that. So Rob Will, welcome. I don't know, just like Javonte Green, I think Dean Wade's a pretty good shooter. So sure, whenever Rob Will wants to sign, so we get Robert Williams and Dean Wade should come in pretty shortly. So if he wants to sign, It's taking a minute, I'm not gonna lie. It's taking his time, but I need you to sign now. Okay, we get Dean Wade. Okay, we get three of those guys. Now we have Luka Doncic, Marcus Smart, Bronny James, Austin Reeves, Lou Dort, Cameron Carr, Kobe Buffkin. We got Payne. I think Payne wants to have to play power forward for us. We can start like one of these guys at small forward. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So and then if we get something like a third string center, so I know the perfect guy we could bring back here, that is Jackson Hayes. So Jackson Hayes, for the minimum, we can bring him back. So Jackson Hayes will be a third string. I think this will be a really good center rotation for Luka. Like it fits literally everything. Signing Hayes as a third string just in case Robbo's injury concerns. Then we'll probably play Peyton Watson at power forward. Start one of these guys at small forward, and then yeah, I think we'll be fine. We have like what 14, 14 players in our team. We can have like the CPU sign the last guy. And yeah, I think this would be a really good team in Los Angeles. So this would be the dream Laker offseason, get 3-and-D wings, get a starting center. It might not be the perfect offseason role, but I feel like something like this for the Lakers would be really nice. So we'll go to play progression. Peyton Watson going up 2 overalls. Maybe I don't think the Nuggets will be able to afford him. I feel like the only way they'll be able to afford him if they trade Cameron Johnson. So obviously either way they're getting worse, which is great. And then we got Robert Williams going up 1 overall, and then we got Kobe Buffkin going up 4, Dude Dero going up 3, Bronny James going up 2. So maybe the 3 of these guys, the 4 of these guys, and Buffkin, Dero, Cameron Carr, and Bronny James could become rotational players for us for the future. So, like I said, I love who we have right now. We do definitely still need a small forward in the building. Probably one more forward that can start next to Luke and Reeves. But, I definitely like what we have right now. I downloaded the wrong draft class. That's all. Hold on. Heading into this season is Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Lou Dort have to start at small forward, at least till Laravia comes back, because I would like to have Dort off the bench instead. Watson, Jared Allen, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, Dean Wade, Jackson Hayes, and then we'll probably go like 10-man rotation, and that will get Kobe Buffkin the 10th spot. And we have guys that come in the rotation, Laravia being hurt. Definitely sucks, but he will be out 6 to 8 more weeks. So, as I do want to make a move if I can for like a actual like 3-and-D type of small forward option that would fit what we need, or just some type of forward in general, because I like Watson at the 4, Allen. So I feel like a small forward completes this team. Other than that, I think this is a really good team. Also, shot tendencies. If we want to make this thing work, Luka Doncic will be on. Reeves will be the second option for us, 100%. So Austin Reeves is going to be the second guy. Will push the tendencies up like crazy too. So Reeves will be the second option, and then yeah, I'll see y'all probably at the deadline or at the end of the season. I mean, we'll see. It just depends how good we are. We finally got it. Luka Doncic MVP averaged 36 and 8 on great efficiency. AJ Advanced Rookie of the Year, Chicago. 6-man Dayron Sharp. Chet Defensive Player. Fears Most Improved. John Moran Clutch Player. Ime Udoka is your Coach of the Year. Nathan Mack is your Executive. Anthony Edwards winning NBA Cup MVP. Luka made the All-NBA first team, which is amazing. Austin Reeves made All-NBA third, and he must have had a great season too. As I couldn't really find any trades at the trade line. The market was. We didn't have any like big contract to make any trades, so I decided to just stand pat because we're actually a really good team as we were. So we had 30 from Luka, 25 from Reeves, 14 from Jared Allen. He tore his calf muscle, so he'll be out 1 to 2 weeks though. 12 from Peyton Watson, 10 from Marcus Smart, 9 from Laravia, 6 from Lou Dort, 6 from Kobe Buffkin, 6 from Dean Wade, 5, 7 and a block from Williams, 3.5 from Carr, three from Hayes, and then so everybody got in. It was looking like so. We're gonna go 8-man rotation here in the playoffs. That'll kick out I think Smart for now, but Jared Allen will be back, and then it'll look a lot better. I'm gonna say that. But okay, we got the Thunder in round 1. So Luka versus Shea, but Shea is hurt right now. Our record was 53 and 29. So, and then offensive rating, we were number 1. Defensive rating, we were number 16th. Okay, it's actually pretty good. So the Thunder are missing Shea. That's a big loss for them. This should make this a lot easier, man. And they're missing AJ Mitchell as well for 1 to 2 weeks. He's the point guard that will be starting. Would have been starting, but Jared McCain is starting, I guess. He's not a bad option, but Shea dislocated his patella, so he's out for the season. So against the Thunder, we are going to beat them in 5. So it was going to be easy, really easy without SGA. Now on round 2, we got the Dallas Mavericks. Jared Allen is day-to-day. Marcus Smart is 1 to 2 weeks away. So Mavericks, Kyrie, Cameron Thomas, Cooper Fly, PJ Washington, Derek Lively, Christie, Marshall, Gafford, Nimhard, Miles Kelly, and they are fully healthy as it is. So Luka versus the Mavericks, we all know this is always going to be a rivalry every time. They want to bench Watson, which is kind of interesting. Let's start Dean Wade. I don't think this will stick throughout the whole series, though. We're gonna win game one as we got 54 from Austin Reeves. Yeah, he's definitely balling out between 34 in the playoffs. Luka. So yeah, we love that. We need that again in game two. Game two, we're gonna lose. Okay, so this Mavericks team is a play-in team as well. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we're gonna beat them at 5. Jared Allen has to be back at this point. Yes, we get Jared Allen back. He returned in game. Well, he might have returned, I think, in game two, honestly. So that's great. So Jared Allen has returned, our starting center. Now we're in the conference finals, and we got these Spurs, another playing team. They were the 8th seed. So yeah, so okay. And Spurs, so they met with the Dallas Mavericks in the play. So Fox, Johnson, Vassell, Champagny, Wimby, Harper, Tobias Harris, Luke Cornett, Carter Bryant, Koa P. They are missing Stephon Castle, so another big loss. We're playing in the playoffs. He will be out for this season, a fractured leg. Oh, that's brutal right there. But it makes our life easier. Game one, it's obviously going to be hard playing Wimby, though. Got to keep that in mind. We're up 3-0, and can we beat them at 5? Yes, we can. We're in the finals to play the New York Knicks, another play-in team. What's up with all these play-in teams just dominating? So they came all the way from the play-in, and now we're in the finals with them. So the Knicks have Brunson, McHale, OG, Hart, Cat, McBride, Kelly Oubre, Kolek, Jose Alvarado, and they're fully healthy themselves. So they're going to take game one, though. Okay, so Luka Doncic did get hurt. He's going to play through the injury, though, which is great. He has hyperextended his knee. He'll be day-to-day. He's going to play through it, though, so that's great. Game two will go to us. So we're going to even the series back up. 33 from Reeves, 34 from Reeves, 33 from Luka, 20 from, Brunson only had 16 points. So if we can hold those guys to that again, that'll be great. But I'll hop in the Simcast here as it's a 1-1 series now. Every game is a big game at this point in the final. So it's a close game. The Knicks have a lead, and they might win this one. They're going to win it. Damn, 120 to 113. Reeves is going off, but, Cat and Brunson were scoring a lot this game. They both had 30 themselves. So it is a must-win game in Green Apple, so it'll be tough to win there. But, we are going to go ahead and beat them. 107 and 91, 37 from Luka. And Mikal Bridges got hurt, which is, interesting. But I think that injury, was it a long-term injury? He's going to play through it. I don't see him. It was a long-term injury. Yeah, he broke his wrist. So, yeah, he won't be playing through that. So, just like that, they're down another guy in Mikal Bridges. So, okay. I'd say, Madison Square Garden is where the Knicks are playing in. But just like that, it's tied up 2-2 heading back to LA with all momentum on our side. We're going to win 111-84 in a blowout game. A triple-double from Luka, 32 from Cap. Brunson only had 14 points in this one, so definitely slowing Brunson down, I guess. But one more game and we are NBA champions. The Lakers are NBA champions. After just one more win, we have a lead so far. Heading into the fourth, it's going to be a close one. We might have to hop into this one, and it is going to be a 3-point game with 2 minutes and 28 seconds. So you might as well hop in and watch it, right? This should be fun. This should really be fun. Score, bro, and Karl-Anthony Towns is 47 points. So, yeah, it's definitely a close one here we're in. But I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch this one. So, yeah, we're going to see what we can do here. So, Laravia inbounding, we have Luka Doncic, Marcus Smart, Laravia, Watson, and Allen. So Reeves is not in right now. Luka 3 is going to be good over his former teammate Jalen Brunson. So is Austin Reeves fouled out? Let me check something. So Austin Reeves is not fouled out. He just hasn't, looks like he's not in the game yet. So either we're rolling with more defense and Smart. I think Reeves should be on the court, though, at all times. But Brunson has it. We're up by 6. Brunson will go ahead and Peyton Watson almost got the steal. He's going to take it over Luka. That's good D from Doncic. And Watson has it in transition. Watson is going to go ahead and give it to Luka. Luka is going to Watson. Open 3. Watson 3 is good. Back-to-back threes from the Lakers, Luka Doncic and Peyton Watson. So, man, I would love to get Watson in a Lakers uniform. Hopefully, Pelinka makes it happen. But just like that, we might have won this one. It's going to be Pick and roll, a nice pick and roll from Brunson the Cat, but we're still up by 7. The game isn't over, but I feel like there's one more basket from us, and I think we sealed the deal. So Luka with the screen by Jared Allen. Luka Doncic will lob it up to Allen. Allen, we got Watson with it in the posts. Watson, okay, not much. Okay, they play good defense here. This might end in a miss for us. So yeah, Luka misses it. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. I'll give it to Brunson. So I said, game not over yet. Brandon Williams has it. Williams, they have a 3-guard lineup. I didn't even notice that, dude, with Brunson, Williams, and Kolek. That's a weird lineup. But Brunson, good D from Doncic it was. Okay, that's a good bucket from Brunson. I can't even lie. So 5-point game. Like I said, I think one more point ends it. Allen, picked off by Karl-Anthony Towns. Brunson has it, going to drive. Brandon Williams with the lay. It's good. Okay. 3-point game. Like I said, they have came back into this game. The Knicks have not given up at all. We got to luck back in here. Marcus Smart with the screen. Smart has it. Smart in the post to Luka. They're going to bring a double team. Somebody's open. Luka, somebody was open, but okay. I think Watson was open there. We get the land. Don't love that he took that up, but okay. So that was a smart double team for the niggas. He was definitely going to bully Brunson like he just did, but I think OG might have came late. I don't know. But OG inbounded to Deuce McBride. He's going to give it to Brunson. Brunson has it, going to pull up midi on Luka. Is going to knock it down just like that. It's a 3-point game, 119 and 122. They'll probably foul here, which they might not need to. Yeah, they're still yes, we're probably going to run out this clock, but, there's still time if we miss to hit a 3 and tie the game. So no need to foul, in my opinion. So, yeah, we should run out this clock as much as we possibly can to the last second and shoot the ball. Jared Allen's not going to shoot that. He has the ball right now, though. Luka Doncic, dagger 3. It is no good. And just like that, we have a situation in our hands. So we put Reeves back on the floor. But if the Knicks hit a 3, this will be a tie game. So, yeah, the Knicks could come back here. I don't know. We'll see, though. Brunson, corner 3, pump fake. 3 is up. 3 is no good. Jared Allen with the rebound. They're going to foul up 0.4 seconds left. But this game is probably over yet. One free throw sealed the deal. And just like that, they have 0.4 seconds left. Probably not enough time to get off a shot. But it's going to be a full court shot anyway. And just like that, the Los Angeles Lakers are your NBA champions. So love to see it. We stayed relatively healthy throughout the playoffs. So you love to see it. The Lakers got it done. So yeah, it's like that. After the dream offseason, we ended up winning a championship. So that's incredible. I mean, hopefully this will be the case in real life, but like I said, this is 2K for a reason. But Lakers, if you ever want to take inspiration off this, definitely take inspiration off this. But yeah, we obviously are not done yet. Still have more work to do. Let's see if we can go back to back or maybe even three-peat. I mean, we'll see. Luka Doncic deserves the Finals MVP. Got it. So LeBron James retired. Cleveland got it. It sucks that to end like that, but we got a championship out of it. But heading into the draft lottery, we won't have a pick in this draft. Our pick does go to the Grizzlies, or I guess it was originally supposed to go to the Jazz, but they traded that pick. In the Jaren Jackson trade. But where did LeBron get a jersey retire from? Okay, so he got jersey retired from the Heat, Cavaliers, and Lakers, the 3 teams he played with. That makes sense. All right. JJ Redick probably deserves an extension after that. But all right. Heading into draft now, I guess we don't have a pick or a second round pick, so we get to go. Our second round pick goes to the Nets. So I want to say from the Dorian Finney-Smith trade, it might be, but we're gonna skip past the draft and go straight to 10 player options. So Dero and Bronny, still 2 guys I want to develop, and then free agency. I still want to add a small. I mean, there's Michael Porter Jr. right here, so I mean he'd be a great shooter to bring out that small forward spot. What did Lou Dort do for us last year? Sorry, small forward. So 6 points, 35% from 3. I mean, like I said, I feel like he'll do a lot better off the bench, in my opinion. But like I said, I do like Luder. He can start another year if he want him to. But MPJ being here, is kind of interesting. Kind of want to go after him. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. We got Max Christie. Bringing him back to Los Angeles would be fun. But I feel like the Mavericks will already lock him up to an extension by this point, right? So I mean, MPJ is here in free agency. I'd like to go after him. So we'll see if he'll choose us. So Michael Porter Jr., somebody I have interest in. We're number 1 on his offer list so far. I mean, will he sign? He will. I do want Jake Arabia back as well. Move Lou Dort back to small forward. So Jake LaRavia is somebody that hopefully we can afford, and we can. So I'm gonna bring LaRavia back to a minimum. I'm gonna sign Michael Porter Jr. to his contract. So we bring in those guys, and then after that we'll move Lou Dort back to shooting guard. So give me a second. So shooting guard, Lou Dort will go there. Secondary position will be small forward. I'll have to fix that. Not point guard. So all right, small forward, secondary positions. We got Luka Doncic. Honestly, we can roll with Bronny as our backup point guard, probably. So Luka, Bronny, Reeves, Ludort, Cameron Carr, MPJ, Laravia, Dudero, Watson, and then we got Allen and Robert Williams. So I feel like the one that we need here in free agency is either a backup point guard or a backup power forward and a third string center just in case one of these guys get injured. So Jackson Hayes, if we can just bring you back, which I do want to do, maybe go for somebody else though, like maybe Charles Bassey, another good rebounder. So 2K23 legend Charles Bassey, so we'll bring him back, and then yeah, so either backup power forward or backup point guard to Jenkins. But we could re-sign Marcus Smart, which honestly he's been relatively good throughout the video. So I think I do want to bring in Marcus Smart, or if we want to give Bronny that role, which we could do, he might be able to replace it. But shout out to Smart, he was great for us in this video. We'll like to bring him back. But I want to play our younger players, so we don't have to sign anybody, to be honest with you guys. But I'll bring in like Julian Champagnie. He seems like a slot option, like a 1 year deal for $3 million. So and then we'll probably, yeah, that'll be it. So we'll go straight to player reaction. Buffkin is somebody we could bring back, but like I said, want to give other guys opportunities here as well. So we got Reeves going up 2, Watson going up 2, Dort going up, Laravia going up. We got Bronny going up 4, Dudero going up 3, Cameron Carr going up 2. And we got Bassey going up 1 overall as well. So we'll go ahead and take that. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and, download this 2028 draft class. So I did fix the draft class, so that's good. I didn't forget about it. But, all right, 2028 draft class. And then, like I said, we'll probably go, like, maybe one more year after this season because we already got our championship out of the way, year number 1. So nothing really else to worry about. Power ranking lands is 4th. We are running a pace and space system, which we could change it, but, I'm going to keep it at pace and space. That's fine with me. And then we got your team is going to be Luca, Reeves, MPJ, Payne Watson, Jared Allen, Lou Dort. So I feel like we got better with the MPJ edition. And we'll probably go like 9, maybe 10-man rotation. That'll get in Bronny James. So play Bronny James. The dude there will be the next man up. Somebody gets hurt. I still still want Cameron Carr to be playing for us as well. So yeah, I'm liking this a ton. But without further ado, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I don't think there's a move to be made deadline. I feel like our team is fine just the way it is, honestly. The MVP at the end of the season, Luka Doncic Cup MVP, who won the NBA Cup again. So, all right, we ended up being the 6th seed though. So, we were a lot better at the. Oh, okay, so this is why we're the 6th seed. The West was freaking stacked, bro. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the best I've ever seen in the Western Conference. So we just got unlucky, honestly. We were one of the Yes, one of the worst. I can't even be mad at that, man. Like I said, yeah, the West was freaking stacked. 28 from Luca, 24 from Reeves, 13 from Allen, 12 from MPJ, 11 from Watson, 11 from Laravia, 9 from Dort, 7 from Champagnie. Scottie Pippen was 6 and only 1 game though. So yeah, sucks that the West was that good, but at the same time, it's whatever. We'll go 8-man rotation. We got the Thunder. This time they're looking for revenge because SGA is healthy. They're missing Jalen Williams though, so I guess they're still not fully healthy when they play us. So J Dub will be out for at least 1 to 2 weeks. So he might return. But against Oklahoma City, we are gonna go down 3-1 against that team. We're gonna lose in 5. So we do lose in 5. That does suck. But this was a really good Western Conference. I can't be mad at that. The Mavericks going to beat the Indiana Pacers with Amen Thompson. Dude, how did they get him? I don't know, but they got him, I guess. And then all right, Marcus Smart ended up retiring. He retired at Toronto Raptors. So, all right, heading into the NBA draft lottery, we are going to be projected. What pick do we even have at this point? Pick 23. Okay, staff signing. JJ Redick is someone we're still going to keep, obviously, and then this losing a round 1 sucks. So we got. I feel like this offseason, we probably honestly get Cameron Carr in the rotation. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to let Laravia go in free agency. I really do like him. I like what he brought to the table, but I feel like we maybe play Cameron Carr, see what he can become for us. I think that might be a little smarter for us. So with this pick, we got like Ryan Hampton, Gibson, Kane Lewis, Chris Washington Jr., the power forward. So why not? Just give me a power forward and Chris Washington Jr. We might need one. So Luka just declines player option, but he's somebody that I do obviously want back. So Luka Doncic, we're gonna pay him the max. So he don't leave us player option, no trade clause, whatever he wants. And he wants to go to the Clippers. So man, they had more. How did they have more money than us? That makes no sense. We're literally his bird rights, but we'll probably still get him back, though. I'm not going to lose him, unfortunately. That's not going to happen. So I'm going to make him come back to this team. Any other time, we just let him go. But, I'm bringing Luka Doncic back. He went to the Grizzlies. He didn't even come to us. He went to the freaking Grizzlies. So maybe he falls out. If he doesn't fall out, then, well, damn, I guess that's what we're rolling with. So, hopefully he falls out, man. So if the Grizzlies offer another max contract player, which they probably aren't, but yeah, there's no way Luka leaves the Lakers, go to the Grizzlies, unfortunately, unless they're building like a super team. But yeah, we'll bring Luka Doncic back. Is he gonna fall out though? Nah, but I'm gonna bring him back. I don't care. Luka Doncic back. I'm gonna be signing Musa Diabate to be our backup center, and we'll probably only need like a backup power forward, unless we want like Dero to play, which you could let him play as well. But we got Shane Payne, which is pretty good for us, in my opinion. But so we got hurt in the Thunder series. Oh no, we didn't. Never mind, live. But pretty good. 7 points, 38%. You could bring in Clowney, a little bit of a bigger guy, 6'10". Or we just let Dero play. I think we'll just let it do Dero play, honestly. So last, I want to give these guys never got an opportunity at the end of the bench, some playing time. So that's fine with me, honestly. So we'll let it play a progression. Play progression, not much, honestly. I guess it is. Cameron Card's up 5 to 80. Bronny is up 4, which is great. Diabate is up, Dero's up. So yeah, all those guys will be rotational players. So they develop really nicely, and I guess that's their reward. So now this 2029 draft class, this will be the final season. So whatever happens, happens. We already got our championship. We are number 1. But maybe the MPJ signing wasn't the best signing, because I guess you could say we regressed a little bit after signing him, but I don't know. All right, whenever this thing wants to load, we're ninth power ranking. Pace is almost a full 5-star at this point. Luca, Reeves, MPJ, Watson, Allen, Dort, Cameron Carr, Bronny James. We'll probably go like 10-minute rotation so we can get Thero and Diabate in the rotation, so we'll take it. They brought back Jared Vanderbilt as well, so. But all right, they also brought in Bryce James, so that's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, but got Bronny and Bryce in the same team. He might play, but I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Luka Doncic wins the MVP, but at the end of the season, Redick won his first coach years. We won 59 games. We're back to being the 1 seeds. There we go. 59-23 on this season. Offensive rating, we were number 1. Number 2, my bad. Defensive rating, we were number 18. Player stats, we had about 28 from Luka, 22 from Reed, 13 from Allen, 12 from Cameron Carr, 11 from Watts, 11 from MPJ, 8, 7 from Bronny James in his first real year playing rotational minutes, 5 from Dero in his first year playing rotational minutes. Shot 37%, dude, is pretty good, I guess, but all right, we will be going 8-man in the playoffs once again, as we have the Rockets in round 1. So Shepard and Kyrie together, Nicholas, Jabari, Şengün, Kyle Williams, Carter Bryant, Wendell Carter, and they are fully healthy. So against the Houston Rockets, we're going to go ahead and beat them in 6 to play the Suns in round 2. So Jason Crow, Devin Booker, Jalen Well, Josh Hart, Malawach, Queen, Mark Williams, Dylan Brooks, Rasheer Fleming, Jalen Smith, and they're fully healthy as well. So against the Suns, they're up 2-0 on us. We even up 2-2. We're down 3-1. Okay, the series is not over. We can come back down 3-1 if we hope to. Like I said, we've been fully healthy throughout mainly the entire video in the playoffs. So I mean, I don't know. I guess just not good enough right now. So the Suns have the lead right now. We're gonna take it back. Don't count us out just yet, as we're gonna win this one, 117-115, 34 from Reeves, and just like that, we're in a game 7, just one win away from completing this 3-1 comeback in the second round and advancing to the conference finals to play Dallas. So we're in Los Angeles. The Suns have the lead though, and we're gonna lose. Okay, damn, 128-105. At least we got one championship in the video, as we got the Suns and the Wizards, and the Suns going to win the championship. So man, at least we lost team that won the championship, I guess. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.